Hello guys, welcome back to Jurassic World now, and today we're going to be reviewing Jurassic World Cretaceous Season 3. Alright then, so we basically got to do a review on Season 3 of Cretaceous, even though Cost of Theories Season 2 will be coming out in some time. Let me see here. Yep, by next week. And hopefully I will do the review on that once I watch this series, of course. But anyways, we got to do the review on Cretaceous Season 3. And now travel along with me to Jurassic World. Right then, this is going to be a big one, because Season 3 has it all. I mean, this is a really intense season. I mean, there was like 2 parts in this season, which is actually I like. Which is works, by the way. So, first of all, we have this one part when all the new Part 6 members are like trying to escape in the first episode. But their first idea is to build a raft, but unfortunately that doesn't work. And then they do something else. But then Kenji has an idea to go up to the one of the park rides, and then get to the top there and have a really big view. So they did, but they will stay behind with Ben, because with Ben and Darius with this season, their relationship is kind of meh in the middle for the most part. No, because there is a reason why. I will get to that in a minute. But then as about the others, Kenji and Sammy basically just found Whippetip's boat, because in the last season, Riff actually got killed by dinosaurs, or got eaten by dinosaurs. No, in the last season. So yeah, and basically these two did found it, and well, basically was broken, and Vars basically they discovered they are on a dinosaur nest. Was it like a pterodactyl? No, it wasn't a pterodactyl. It's not a pterodactyl. It was one of those flying dinosaur things. But anyways, if you know it down below, but comment down below it, and if you know it. I'm not really expert for all the dinosaur species, but I know most of them. So yeah. But anyways, finally, they finally got back down, survived it. Broken and Vars basically they went high riding, top of it, and almost died in the progress. But these two did survive though. But anyways, they ride on the Mephitis boat, and there is rock print. Like, how on earth did they actually got? Some of them got swimming costumes, except for Ben. Ben is more always swim, because he's Royal Ben now. So yeah, but for some reason they are wearing swimming costumes. But I think I think the only way to crowd streaming costumes is either they found their suitcases with their streaming kit in it, or secondly they might just got it from the gift shop. Might find apart from their serve. I'm not too sure. Not too sure either, but you never know these days. But yeah. But anyways, they got the boat. They fixed it, and was ever episodes moving on. And I think in episode 5, it's either episode 5 or 6. Brew is in one of those episodes. And basically, I think the episode started where like Sammy wanted to know why did Matico actually like want it or something like that. So she and Bo can just go ahead and solve the cases, and then Darius and Kenji and Vaz go ahead and basically explore the abandoned Jurassic Park, which is really good actually. I mean, it gives us families. I think it's just giving us for family service where the fans of like the original Jurassic Park 3 movies now to get the Vaz and stuff. And also, you cannot have a reference to the first Jurassic World movie, where the two boys basically found a abandoned Jeep in the old Jurassic Park building. So yeah, that's a kind of a reference to that. And also, well, the thing is, why Daenerys and Vance and Kenji decided to go and explore the Jurassic Park, but the original one. Basically, one of those little dinosaurs called the copies, annoying ones, of course, basically stolen Kenji's compass, and then they just went and run away with it. So they had to give it back, and they stumbled on a Boo's nesting place. So yeah, basically that's what Boo has been doing, really. She just in the first 2 seasons, and the movie as well. Well, not the movie yet, but the first 2 movies, because basically she's on her own now, but she's not in the pack no more. Basically, she just goes ahead and finds herself a nest. Yeah, I don't blame on her for that. And why is Ben and Bumpy doing it, may ask? Well, not really, to be honest. These two just hanging about on a boat or something. But anyways, Kenji did get the compass back, and basically Kenji and Darius and Vaz drove their Jeep onto the road to get away with Blue, and then suddenly they have an accident. Don't we? They did survive though, and they plan on running away, but then Blue is suddenly trapped. So they did rescue her, and there is a scene, right? Yeah, if you a fan of How to Train Your Dragon, just like me, and also you might recognize this scene from How to Train Your Dragon, the first movie, when Hiccup throw his sword into the lake right beside Turtles. Well, obviously they did the same thing here in this scene, but as for Ken, there are basically Darius is trying to put a hand on Blue, but then Kenji just throws up money, his coins at Blue, and then these species just went away. So I was like, whew, I thought we got to be whipping up how to train a dragon out for a minute. Then, whew, that was a close one. Thank goodness Kenji is safe for day. But anyways, back into the second part. Right, of that episode. Right. Basically when Brooklyn and Simony finally discovered Dr. Wu's laptop. And basically basically, did you know there is like another hyper dinosaur? This one's the really first one. And basically this is way before the Indominus Rex. This type of species is the Spaghetti-saurus? Not the Spaghetti-saurus. Yeah, one of those dinosaurs that has spikes on his tail. Yeah, totally. Basically, throughout the first half of the season, they just trying to do the Newbar 6 is trying to defend themselves from this dinosaur hybrid, and they did finally defeat it in like episode 8, I believe. And basically almost at the end of the episode, they almost escaped Jurassic Western Newbar, but then suddenly the some random helicopter just put the light on them, and then suddenly they asked them to turn right back around, and then that's the second part. Let's do this. So, what's the final 2 episodes? Well, Dr. Wu is basically looking for his laptop. And then in the second part, basically they just come back to get the sample of the Indominus Rex skeleton, and to create this Indoraptor DNA will be set up for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. See? Season 3 actually take place the start of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, and also at the last season will be the end of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. But we were talking about the final season in a later date. Right. First of all, Newbar 6 is trying to stop trying to get Dr. Wu's laptop. They did succeed get to it, but Brooklyn has been kidnapped by them. And basically they got the files in the end. No, but as for Kenji though, basically he's been impatient about, well, not really impatient, but sort of worried about Brooklyn. No, but we will get their relationship in the next season now, but Kenji did deliver the laptop, but without all the files in it, and basically the whole army of really bumpy species just go around them, and basically that was the plan. All this time to rescue Brooklyn, and so yeah, and basically yeah, laptop ended up being destroyed, but Brooklyn has been rescued, and at the end, and basically Will and the other scientists and other people did not get the laptop. But they did get an example of the Indoraptor. No, the Dominus Rex tooth. So yeah, and for the new part 6, well, they did finally escaped it. So yeah, and then as a random copy did come on board, and that's the end of the season. So what I thought in this season? Well, first of all, the actors did really good with their roles, of course. I will give praises to them. And then the animation does look good, as per usual. And also the relationship between Vance and Sammy as well. I mean, this season is the start of a relationship between these two. Though. I mean, in the first season, basically, Vance basically did not make friends with Sammy for the first half. But then each time season grows, basically they do have kind of a relationship. Depending the relationship at the moment, but in other seasons, well, that's a whole different story altogether. And basically I do basically the counter development. No, basically the whole character development is really good. I mean, the writing is really good there. But then if we're talking about the 9 months here, then that's a whole different matter. No, I mean, in Jurassic World Cretaceous, basically like it takes place inside of the movie universe, and it does make it count. Like every 5 seasons, basically in season 1 it takes place during events on Jurassic World. Then season 2 takes place after it, and then season 3 is the start of the Fallen Kingdom arc. And then season 5 will be the end of the Fallen Kingdom arc. And then that's it. I mean I would get that season 10 out of 10. Basically, really intense season and really good relationship between Sammy and Vaz as well. Also, I would get that 10 out of 10 stars as well. Right. I hope you guys enjoy Jurassic World Cretaceous Season 3. And hope to see you guys soon. Anyways, this is Dragon Ball YouTube now, signing out.